So we're going to start like we usually do. We're going to start with a math problem. So let's say today was the 19th, right? Let's say today was the 19th. What is the value of the 1 in the number 19? Well, it would help to draw a quick picture, right? So there's 19, right? That's a quick picture. So the value of the 1 is 110, right? Because there's 110. And so then that brings us to the next question. What's the value of the 9? Well, the value of the 9 in 19 is 9 ones, right? It's not just the value wouldn't just be 9 and the value of the 1 wouldn't just be 1. It's got to be 1, right? 110. And the value of the 9 is 9 ones. Okay, so that's our warm-up for today. And it's going to help us as we do our lesson. So our central question is, how does breaking apart a number make it easier to add? That's what we're going to explore today. How does breaking apart a number make it easier to add? So you're going to need math page 237 to work through these today. All right, so you stay on page 237. I'm going to go to my next page, so I'll be able to show my work. And here's the problem that I'm going to have you do. It says use base 10 blocks to show the problem. So you're going to need your base 10 blocks. If you don't have them, pause your video, go grab them. Okay, hopefully you're back and you have your base 10 blocks. Here's the problem. You're going to show this problem with your base 10 blocks. Griffin read 27 books about animals and 6 books about space. How many books did he read? All right, so here's what you should have. Okay, so you should have 27. Whoops. You should have 27 on one side, and then you should have 6 books on the other side. And so if we want to know how many he read all together, we're going to have to combine it, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, and I'm going to make a 10, right? So I'm going to take these 3 guys, I'm going to move them over here, and that gives me a 10. So now I have 10, 20, 30, 31, 32, 33. So that means, that tells me that Griffin, sorry, I almost said Garrett, Griffin read 33 books, right? All together. All right, so let's go to the math talk question. So what did we do with the blocks? So let me describe it to you one more time what I did. So I took, remember we started with this, right? We started with 27 on one side and 6 books on the other side. So it's 27 about animals and 6 books about space. And so I knew to make a 10, I needed 3 more. So I moved these 3 over, and that gave me a 10, right? And so then I had 10, 20, 30, 31, 32, 33 books. All right, let's go to our next page. So that brings us to our model and draw today. Remember, the model and draw is this is what our takeaway. This is what we're going to learn today. Okay. So it says break apart ones to make a 10. Use this as a way to add. So this is just kind of like the problem we just did. Okay. So here's my example. So I have 27 plus 8. So here's 10, 20, 25, 26, 27, and then here's 5, 6, 7, 8. And so to make a 10, right? Because 8's really close to 10. Right? Or sorry, 7's close to 10. I just need 3 more. So I'm taking those 3 from the 8. So I'm breaking apart the 8 into 3 and 5, right? Because 3 plus 5 equals 8. So there's 3, and then there's 5. That makes 8. So these 3 are going over here to make that into a 10. So now I have 30, right? I have 10, 20, and then 30 when you count all these reds and blues together. So what this looks like with numbers, okay? Here's what it looks like with numbers. So here's 27 plus 8. I know that 27, if I have 3 more, it's going to get me to 30. Okay, so the first thing I write when I break apart the 8 is I write 3. Okay, so there's my 3. But to make 8, I need 3 plus 5. Okay, so 27 plus 3 is going to give me 30, but I still got to add this 5, right? So that's why the 5 goes down here. So now I have 30 plus 5, which gives me my answer, which is 35, which is what you see over here. Because all of this, right, is a 10, 10, 20, 30, and then 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. So my answer is 35. So that's the skill we're going to be practicing today, is breaking apart ones to make a 10. So for my share and show, it says, draw quick pictures, break apart ones to make a 10, then add and write the sum. So this is where drawing really nice quick pictures comes in handy. Okay? So 15 plus 7. So here's 10 and 5, that's 15. And there's 5, 6, 7, that's my 7. So I know if I have 5 ones, 5 more is going to give me a 10. So I'm going to grab 5 from the 7. Right? I'm breaking it apart. And that's going to give me my 10. So now I have 10, 20, right? Because this is 10, 10, 20, 21, 22. So there's my sum. So I'm going to do one more with you, and then I want you to do these two on your own, where you're going to draw another quick picture. So here we go. So I'm going to draw my quick picture, 26, 10, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, and then 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? So that's 26 plus 5. So 26, I need 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 more to make a 10. So I'm going to draw around here to make a 10, plus 4 more. Right? Now I have a 10. Whoops, I didn't mean to make that line, but now I have a 10. So I have 10, 20, 30, right? So I'm going to write a 3 in the tens place. And I have one more 1 outside. So 26 plus 5 is 31. So I want you to do number 3 and 4 the same way and then check it with me. So pause your video and do number 3 and number 4. So I decided to go ahead and draw my quick pictures to save time so you don't have to watch me draw each of these. So I did 37 plus 8. So I can see I had 3 blank spots. That's going to make a 10. So I need 3 from over here. And then these guys. Right? That's going to give me a 10. So I have 10, 20, 30, 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 45. So 37 and 8 is 45. So this one's 28 plus 6. So 8, I need 2 more to make a 10. So I'm going to grab them from up here. Draw my line all the way around all those guys. That's 10 ones now. So that's 10. So 10, 20, 30. And then 3, 4. So 34. So 28 and 6 is 34. Let's go to our next page. Right here, this is where we want to be. So it says break apart ones to make a 10, then add and write the sum. Okay, so for these, instead of drawing a quick picture, we're going to show our work, okay? So we're going to be looking at the number in the ones place. How many more do I need to make a 10? This one, 3 plus 7 equals 10, so I need 7. So I'm going to write 7. And then I'm going to write how many it takes to get from 7 to 9, which is 2. Okay, so 23 and 7 is going to give me another 10, so that's going to give me 30. Plus 2, 32. Okay, so you're going to do that for all of them. So I'm going to go through, I'm going to draw your little brackets for you, like that, to break the number apart. And then I'm going to even go a step further on the first couple. I'm going to tell you how many more you need. So 48, 49, 50, so I need 2. 18, so 8, 9, 10, so I need 2 more there. 3, I'm going to need 7 more to make a 10. I'm going to need 3 more to make a 10 on this to get it to 30. I need 1 more to make a 10 on 49 to make 50. Okay? Now you complete the problems and then we'll check these together. Answer.